If you're running a small business, getting a debt notice from the ATO, well, it can feel like a punch to the gut, right? But what if I told you there's a way forward that most business owners don't even know exists? Let's take a look at that path together.
So there it is. You're staring at that letter with a big, scary number on it. And the first thought that hits you is probably, is this it? Is this the end of my business? And you know what? That's a completely normal fear to have.
But here's the most important thing I want you to hear today. It absolutely does not have to be the end of your business. An ATO debt doesn't automatically mean you have to shut your doors. There are real options on the table that can, well, they can change the entire game.
So let's dig into what that different path actually looks like, because honestly, it's probably the complete opposite of what you're imagining right now.
Okay, check this out. On one side, you've got the common fears, right? The idea that you have to pay back every single dollar and that shutting down is really your only choice. But then, look at the other side. This is the new reality. A reality where the debt can actually be reduced and, this is the big one, the business can keep on running.
And this, right here, this is the heart of it. This isn't about closing up shop. It's about finding a proper, legal way to get the debt sorted while you keep operating, while you keep serving your customers, and while you keep bringing in revenue.
And on top of that, we're not talking about some impossible lump sum payment. Whatever amount is left over after it's been reduced gets put into a payment plan. A plan that's actually designed for your business's real cash flow. It's built to help you succeed, not to make you fail.
Okay, so what is the solution actually called? It does have a name, and just knowing what it is, that's the first step to taking back some control.
It's called Small Business Restructuring, or SBR for short. The best way to think about it is like a formal life raft, built specifically for small businesses like yours. It's a legal process that lets you hit pause, renegotiate your debts with the ATO and others, and come up with the real plan to move forward.
Now, a question probably just popped into your head. If this is such a great tool, why isn't everyone talking about it? Why isn't it common knowledge?
And yeah, more specifically, why hasn't your accountant, the person you trust with your numbers, why haven't they ever mentioned this? It's a really good question. And the answer, well, it comes down to a simple difference in what they do.
This table explains it perfectly. See, your accountant's world is the accounting process. Their job is to lodge your returns, report the numbers correctly, and keep you compliant. Their main role is to tell you what the numbers are. A debt specialist, on the other hand, they live in the world of the legal process. Their job is to run legal solutions to fix the problem that the numbers are showing. It's not an accounting job, it's a legal one. They're two different skill sets.
And just getting that distinction is the key. So let's talk about finding the right person to help you figure out your path forward.
So a specialist isn't there to do your BAS or your tax return. They're there to guide you through a really complex legal maze to get you the best possible outcome for your business.
So what does that actually look like? Well, a specialist focuses on three huge things. First, protecting everything you've worked so hard to build. Second, and this is immediate, reducing that massive pressure that you're feeling. And third, finding a practical, workable way forward that's actually tailor-made for your business. And, you know, this might be the most important thing to remember. A small business restructuring specialist works for you. Their legal duty is to you, the business owner. Their entire job is to fight for your best interests, not to be a collection agent for the ATO.
So let's just end on this question. Instead of getting stuck on the fear of what might happen, just take a second and start thinking, what could a real, manageable, and even hopeful way forward look like for my business? Because as we've just seen, that path is very, very real.